In Madam Secretary, you play Elizabeth McCord, the new Secretary of State. And to prepare for this role, you spent some time with former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, the first female Secretary of State we ever had. What is she like, and what did she share with you as you were embarking on this?
She's a pistol. I mean, she is
bet.
really something. The amount that she's accomplished, you know, and I was really nervous and starstruck. You know, I didn't know how to be around her, and I wanted to be impressive. Yeah. And I was so stupid. Oh my God. It was like all my great intelligent questions just went like that. And I was like, so, well, whose shoes are those?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I was looking down, I was like, but we had I had a little bit more time. She was very interesting, you know, I think because she was the first female Secretary of State, her experience was rather extraordinary. And I asked her about that, you know, about what it was like, because not just the first female Secretary of State, but that puts her as the most important woman in American politics, government ever. And I said, did you get resistance? I mean, what kind of a road was it? And she said, which I thought was very interesting, she never had a problem with anyone overseas, that the greatest resistance came from the men here in this country.
Wow. That surprises
me. Yeah, and that surprised me.
Surprises me.
Everyone was concerned about how she would do in the Middle East, and would she garner the respect that the United States would want, and she did. She said, I thought that was interesting. But times have changed.
Right. Yes,
We
they
put
have.
a few more girls in office.
Yes, we have.
I understand that your first few weeks on set on Madam Secretary were incredibly hectic, you know, getting into a new role, a new show, and you forgot a very special event in your parents' life, but that Morgan Freeman came up with a save. So what happened?
Well, I'm very tight with my parents, and I've never, to my knowledge, don't ask them this, forgotten their anniversary. And this year I did, and I felt like such a turd heel. And it was, and their anniversary is August 5th, and I woke up August 8th, like, whoa! Oh my God! And I remember that I talked to them on their anniversary, and oh my God, it's even worse than that. I called my mother, and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. What are you guys doing? And my mom was like, oh, well, you know, the Mickelsons are over and the Beans are over and we're having this wonderful dinner. And I was like, oh, really? Whatever. Anyway, I'm really tired. Let's talk more about me, Mom. Totally blew by it. So I realized this, and in a stroke of genius, I asked Morgan.
And Morgan's the executive
Morgan
producer
Freeman,
of the show.
AKA God.
Yeah.
If he would call my parents and make an excuse for me.
Oh, and did he?
Note from the teacher.
Did a note from the teacher.
Yeah.
So Morgan called my parents, and of course they never pick up after 8 o'clock, because who calls after 8? That's my mother. Anyway, so Morgan called after 8 and left a long message on their voicemail, which is hilarious, that they still, you know, rewind.
Yeah.